Hello, everyone. Hello. It's been a while since we've done a live healing session. And yeah, let's just get right back into it. I think today it looks like I'm naked in my other camera. We're going to be talking about divine feminine healing. Maybe some of you have been watching the Holy Harlot podcast episodes on YouTube. Maybe you've been on this journey for a while. And this is where all the juice lives. So if you feel like you are trapped in your masculine, you're an overgiver, you're an overdoer, you're an overthinker, this is for you. And even men can benefit from awakening their divine feminine, because within us lies the multitude of both. That's what the union is about. However, our culture suffers from, trying to sequester the feminine energy and invalidate it. So that's why we are here for it. Overthinker here, yes, totally. Let's see. Let's get into it. So first thing is, I just want you to give me your permission to work on your energy field. We're going to take a few really deep cleansing breaths together, because the feminine is about relaxing and receiving. And so many of us are caught in that high and tight fight and flight nervous system, that simply beginning the breath again allows us to connect to relax and receive mode. So here we go. In breath. Open mouth, exhale. In breath. Open mouth, exhale. In breath. Open mouth, exhale. Okay. Now I invite you to do what I call with my clients the pleasure breath. The pleasure breath lets you know exactly how you feel about receiving pleasure in your life. What we're doing is we're flexing the nervous system so much, and then we're releasing it. So you might notice that you feel dizzy, or you start to get blurry vision. So please don't do this if you're doing anything active right now. But it looks like this. So we're going to do 10 open mouth inhales, holding on the 10th inhale, and then holding on the 10th exhale. So I'll lead you through it. Ready, go. And hold. And relax. How did that feel? Did you feel wavy and gooey? Start to breathe normal again. Okay, I'm welcoming in my healing master, John. Wavy. Yes, good. Sometimes when my clients do this with me, they have an aversion to it. So if you felt an aversion, if you felt spikes of anxiety, you're not alone. That's just your relationship currently with pleasure. Dizzy, yep. Okay, we're creating a grounding cord for you. John Michael. Okay. So your grounding is at a 3 right now. We're connecting it to your womb space. And grounding you all the way down into the earth. activating that and grounding you. What are they letting go of, John Michael? The need to be loved. How interesting. How is that benefiting them to let go of? So a lot of us are currently closed up and restricted around this idea of receiving love in our life. If you feel like you're seeking love, we're helping you to pull back in, know that you are already loved and that you are loved so that you can open up to receive love. The magnet doesn't reach out and kind of force things, right? If you have a lack, then you lack magnetization. So we're helping you let go of that lack right now. What else are they letting go of? The fear of being loved. So this has to do with not allowing others to fully see the vulnerable, amazing, messy parts of you. And this is a common wound for healers, for mothers, feeling like you always have to be on and mature and giving. So we're helping you sort that out right now. Okay. And then what are we pulling up from the earth? We're pulling up a vivid green energy, kind of like vines, and we're running it through your legs, down your grounding cord. This is helping you bring some more excitement into your manifesting, more ease. So let's take a look at your havingness scale. Anywhere from 3 to 3.5 collectively. So when you have a low havingness energy, it means that no matter how much you manifest in the psychic realm, you intuitively aren't able to receive it and act on it. So we are adjusting your havingness. 4, 5. It gets really crunchy at 5. John Michael, can you adjust their havingness? He is like ripping off like old coats from you that prevent you from having what you desire. What are these coats about? Force, which is exactly the opposite of the feminine. So if you get caught overthinking about something, you are trying to force it, and you are actually removing your creative natural energy around that process. So we're just helping you shed some of those ideas. Okay, we got it up to a 6. So Michael, what else can we do to increase their havingness? Okay, so we're going down through your crown. And we're healing the nervous system with like a golden honey nectar, relaxing your vagus nerve, your spine, your gastrointestinal nerves, all the way down to your cervix. And the cervix feels very hard for most of us right now. And the tone of the cervix determines the tone of your receiving. And obviously sometimes the cervix is harder than other times depending on where you're at in your menstrual cycle, but this is an overall kind of hardening of the cervix. Feeling like it has to force and protect. I see your masculine energy coming in towards the side on the right. And it's really saying, I'm trying so hard to help. But your masculine is a smaller part of you. No, this healing is for men and women. Men have feminine energy as well. Hi, Brie. Oh my gosh, long time no see. So we're relaxing this. If I say womb, you think prostate, okay? If I say cervix, you think vas deferens. Okay. So we're really smoothing out this process by which you think you need to force things into your life. Hi, May. Every nerve in your body is getting a divine update of relaxation. What are you trying to force into your life? Thank you. What are you overthinking, over trying, over struggling for? Give that to this frequency. Imagine pushing it out into this video, into this tuning fork. Let me retune it for you. Let's open up some space. I see like, oh gosh, I don't even know what plant this is, but it's like we're peeling layers and layers and layers, opening up space for you. So much convolution about how things get done. Hear me really clearly. This is John Michael. When I say that the amount of effort you put out does not match the amount that you are worthy to receive. In fact, the more you can relax, the more you open up space to receive all that you've already asked for. You are done asking. It's time to receive. Okay, now let's see what we're receiving from the cosmic source. We're receiving a golden yellow. We're pouring it down your back channels. Your back channels are all about receiving. Definitely a lot of blockage there. How lovingly can you receive a compliment, a coffee, a conversation, even if it's with just someone random out and about? So we're opening up those back channels, flushing out reasons and blockages about why it's hard for you to receive. Those are old stories. Let them go. Okay, into your root, down your grounding cord. You're learning to choose you. You are learning to invest in you. What a beautiful time. What a beautiful time. Okay, so we blend it in your root and it turns purple. It's kind of like an eggplant purple, like a medium toned purple. What is this color for? This color is for relaxing into your divinity. Okay, when you relax into your divinity, it reminds your whole nervous system, your ego, your brain, your mind that like, oh yeah, I'm fully supported. Every desire I have came from my higher self. Therefore, they're going to give it to me. I just need to relax. So we're blending that in your root, in your sacral, in your solar plexus. Extra time in your solar plexus. Choose you. Choose you. Say it out loud. I choose me. I choose me. That's your mantra. In your heart. So juicy in your heart. Your heart is huge. Okay, in your throat. Your throat is small right now, so we're opening it. You choose you. Yes. Yes, Bree. Can you feel that in your throat? It's really expanding. Up into your third eye. Oof, cleaning out all these ideas about what it means to be feminine. I must be soft. I must sit back. I must be kind. No, no. Okay, washing through the third eye. Or even this idea that like men can't be feminine. This idea that feminine and masculine energy are gender specific. What is gender specific is the certain hardware you have. The hardware you have determines how you run your energy. Okay, into your crown. Okay, a unity consciousness between your masculine and feminine. I had this session with a client today. She came to me for pleasure coaching, and she wants to be so deeply in her feminine to attract that divine union and to live a juicy life. And what we found was her masculine energy was deeply wounded, and that takes healing as well. Trusting that you can protect yourself, trusting that the universe is your boyfriend or that God is your boyfriend, and let your goddess fly. Okay, into the first layer. Ooh, really crunchy in the first layer, this purple energy. Why is that? So it's being reflected right now that a lot of us have unharmonious relationships with our body. But let's just say if your body is the temple to receive spirit, would you, if you knew that you were going into a church or a temple to worship, like, would you be like, ew, gross, I hate this place? No. Even if it didn't look the way you wanted, you would spend effort and devotion to clean it, light incense, and decorate it in a way that felt nice. Your body is the temple for worshiping spirit. Ooh. I kind of would love to hear more about that process, Bree. Sometimes we get into an archetype that protects us, right? The warrior, the huntress, and that is inherently feminine. The feminine is she is all encompassing. She is the chaos that creates. So wherever your energy needs to flow, we need to trust that. What actually harms women and feminine energy the most is by sticking yourself in one archetype, like the maiden. Oh, I'm so soft, I'm so gentle. Sometimes we need to be the bitch. Sometimes we need to be the whore. And if you have clogging or negative emotional imprints around any of the archetypes, that is what is siphoning your power. Oh, okay, cleaning that first layer. Okay, into the second layer, also really crunchy about these ideas about sex, sensuality, and pleasure. Let's clear one thing up. Your sex power, okay, almost really doesn't have anything to do with sex. Your sex power is actually your goddess power, your God power. And you can use it in ceremony. Your sexuality is not something to be shameful of or to be hidden. Ooh, I can feel this is activating a lot of people. Okay, let's pull out those activations in your heart around fear of like your sexuality, your prowess, your power. Okay. Coming out actually the right underarm, which is fatherhood. Okay. So the quickest way out of daily stress and daily worry is pleasure. That's supported by neuroscience, that is supported by quantum physics. And therefore, focusing and reconditioning yourself for pleasure is the quickest way to heal. Healing has become such a trap. Like, I always need more healing. I'm not healed. What if the way out of all the trauma and drama was simply to choose pleasure? That's what the second layer of your aura is saying. I'm glad you're here then. Okay, into the third layer of your aura. Okay, again, this problem with choosing yourself. Okay, this is all right hand stuff side. The fear of loss. Say more about that, please. What do you mean? So we've been conditioned that choosing ourselves is selfish. We've been conditioned that taking rest when we have a lot to do means that we're not doing anything, when really it's just increasing our vibratory power and health. Hi. Okay, cleansing that third layer of your aura. Okay, into the fourth layer of your aura. Your heart wants this. It's so ready for you to choose pleasure. It's so ready for you to invest in yourself. Into the fifth layer. A little bit of crunchiness again on the right hand side of the fifth layer of your aura. So these are all kind of masculine wounds towards the feminine embodiment. It's okay to ask for what you need. We talk about this a lot in the Holy Harlot podcast, how when we end up in situations with people, whether it be romantic or sexual in nature, we're often not trained to vocalize our pleasure or our needs, and it can feel inherently scary. Those are just negative emotional imprint blocks, and they can be solved as soon as you decide that you want to come on to this path, this journey. Yay, glad you're here. This is the 528 frequency, yes. Okay, into the sixth layer of your aura. reconditioning how you see the world is for your pleasure. The more you fill up your cup with pleasure, the more you can shine for others. Okay, into the unity chakra. So beautiful. Okay, now you're fully vibrating. You're in it. You're in this purple, beautiful energy. I want you to imagine that you're on a beach and you're looking at the ocean waters. And it's so beautiful and it's so peaceful. There's a piece of dog hair in my mouth. Hopefully that was also peaceful. And you turn around and behind you is a cave. You walk into the cave. How do you feel about walking into the cave? Scared, happy, excited, neutral? How big is the cave? Okay, curious. So you walk into the cave and you notice there's a fire burning. And you see a beautiful woman there. This is your inner goddess. Deep cave. Yeah. You've just walked into your feminine hardware. So at this fire, you see your inner goddess there. And you ask her, how can I start embodying my feminine power? How can I start investing in myself? Tearing up. And just get really quiet. I'll get quiet too. And listen to her message about investing in yourself and awakening your feminine. Beautiful. Now, in order to do the things to awaken and invest and live this life full of beauty, pleasure, excitement, and peace, ask her, what do you need to throw into the fire? You're ready to let go. Good. What are you letting go of into the fire? Fear. The old self. Needing to please others. Overgiving. Doubt. Amazing. Throw everything you don't need that's in the way of your feminine awakening, your vibrant, juicy life into the fire. Controlling everything. Beautifully said. Let go of control. It sounds like your inner goddess is supporting you, knows exactly what you need, and will guide you to it. Amazing, beautiful. Now you're looking into this fire. Your goddess is standing in front of you, and from the back of the cave approaches a man. Your inner god. Your inner masculine. And I just want you to get really quiet and really curious and listen to what he has to say about your masculine energy. Is he tired? Does he need a healing? Is he wounded? He's a little bit numbed out and overwhelmed. Absolutely. Sometimes we can get caught up hating on our masculinity, but really I think it's just tired. I think it just needs a rest. I think our feminine needs to be called upon more so that we can experience our great magnetism and pleasure. Exhausted, yeah. Okay. This fire that's in the cave, I want you to make it really big and violet. This is now a violet cleansing flame. Yes, nurture your masculine. Beautiful. So in this violet flame, I want you to ask your masculine to walk into the violet flame and be cleansed and renewed for divine masculinity. Watch him change and shift. Now I want you to ask your inner goddess, your inner feminine, to join him in union in the flame. Watch them embrace, watch her get her divine feminine update. Watch them co-mingle and co-regulate. Watch the love between them. Watch them burn away anything that no longer serves you. Okay. Now from this fire, from this union of your divine masculine and divine feminine, they outpour the energetic update into your body. What does that look like and feel like to receive this divine union update? Beautiful. Awesome job. I want you to begin thanking both of them and realize that they both need your nourishment, your love, and your self-approval. Okay. Come back into your body. Do some intuitive movement that you need in order to regulate this energetic update that you received. Yay, good. Amazing. Okay, now we're going to wrap you up. Holy Spirit, Holy Guardian Angels, and others of your choosing, protect those that have watched this video. Keep them on the path of their divine alignment of perfect health, perfect wealth, perfect union, and perfect self-expression. It is now your job to guide them on this path. I need to hear you say it, that you accept this help to keep you in your divine alignment. Anything that was removed, we invoke you to keep it away from their energy and guard this healing. Holy Spirit, guides, holy guardian angels, and others of your choosing, can you and will you please remove resistance, fear, isolation, regret, shame, and overthinking from those who watch this video at a time and space that makes them feel comfortable and enlivened. Anytime you remove any of the aforementioned negative emotional imprints, please replace it with divine golden light and help them integrate it in a way that is best for their divine alignment. Amen. Thank you. Thank you for being here. If you guys are looking to expand and awaken into your divine femininity, your confidence, your empowerment, your sexuality, your magnetism, schedule a Holy Harlot Discovery Call. It's going to be linked below in YouTube, and for TikTok, it is available in my bio. And we can get to talking about how to get you there and whether or not you're ready for the Holy Harlot course. Other than that, thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe because these are free, and become a member. That would be really helpful. And that's it. If I can get my mouse to work. Thank you so much. Okay.